Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. This is our live neighborhood chat. Yeah, I didn't put up a I thank y'all for coming and visiting me today. I'm glad y'all were here. And I'm going to have to tell you all that I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. And I will have my neighborhood. Well, hello, everybody. Did y'all see the intro? Was the intro playing when y'all came in? That's my new intro that Nana Tink did for me. Did y'all see it? You all that's come in. So glad y'all are here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Did y'all see the oh, wait a minute. Get out of that. All right, all right. Let's see who's here. Robin, my real live true neighbor Robin, who lives near me, who is going to come and see me one of these days because she's got to visit the state park that's right next to my house, which, by the way, James and I are going to go do a video taking video of the state park so everyone to know what it looks like, what they offer, and all that stuff. Uni Magic, so good to see you. Hey, Ashley. There's Ashley. Welcome in. People are speaking. So glad y'all saw it. Nana Tink made that intro for me. I didn't know if I was going to be able to play it the way it was supposed to be done before you go live. I didn't really know the steps in that. Hey, Auntie Mama. How are you doing? Yeah, there's some great channels in here. Uni Magic. Y'all need to go over. She started doing auctions and she's cool. She's a cool girl. Y'all need to go over there and check her out. She got a good sense of humor. Actually, she and Angela were on Johnny's yesterday, I think. I watched so many auctions, I can't remember. But they were together on Johnny's or either on Dawn Southern Finds. Don't get me to lie, but I go to so many different auctions. It's crazy. Hey, Pamela. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. We have got so much to talk about today. I know y'all think we're going to run out of things to talk about, but we are not. Because every time I think, oh my goodness, what are we going to talk about? Several things happen and I have to talk about it. First thing is something personal. Matt, we're supposed to go to his house. That's my son. And they were supposed to move into their new home the 18th, the 19th, and 20th of November. They were supposed to move into their new home. Well, he calls me the other day, and I can automatically tell when something is wrong because he says, Mama. Same way with my daughter. I answer the phone, and the first thing they say is, Mama. And it's not like, Mama. It's Mama. And I said, yeah, Matt, how are y'all? Well, you're not going to believe what happened. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. The lady that bought their house, it's a young girl who bought their house. She's single. She recently went through a divorce and she wanted to come back to that neighborhood because she had Um, I just realized that I have keeping it real on my right here where it says it's me, Angie, keeping it real. I didn't change it. Boy, I'm slacking. So he said something happened and she had to wait a few more days to get the money to buy our home. So now we're going to have to wait to the 29th of November before we can move into our new home. So I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to see Livy until the 29th. And you know, Thanksgiving is the 28th, and we were supposed to have Thanksgiving at his house on the 30th. So he was not happy. I said, I know it's not fun, but if you lived as long as I've lived, everything happens for a reason. You know, I said, don't get upset about it. Don't worry about it. Everything happens for a reason. So it looks like they will not be moving into their house until the 29th of November. We've been on a lot together. We'll be on with Janine's tomorrow, and then we're doing a show that evening. Do you have that? What? Has Claudette made it in here yet? She usually drops links. We'll drop that link. Let me see if I can turn. Let's see. Okay, Unimagic. See if you can drop that link. Now, type again. Robin said, hello, darling. Hello. There's Claudette. Claudette usually drops links for me and everything. But yeah, Matt and Haley, I wonder if I could go in and change that setting on. Now that's irritating me where I got keeping it real. Because we're not in keeping it real. We're in the neighborhood chat. I guess I was so worried about my intro that there you go. Unimagic dropped it. There you go. That's her information. There's the winning what with Christina. Hey there. She drops links too. They're really good about modding my channel, keeping all the weirdos out. I don't mind you dropping your link if you have something going on your channel, because I have a lot of people that have auctions that come into my channel. Imagine that. But as y'all can see, I forgot to change keeping it real. I was so worried about my intro. I want to play that again for y'all. I wonder when I'm playing it again, can I go in and change that to neighborhood chat? I don't know. I guess it'll be all right. Oh, okay. So you couldn't add the music. I would have never had an intro had it not been for Nana Tink. I can tell you that right now. I would have never had it because I don't know how to do all that. See this little thing up here on the corner where it says all neighbors? That little thing, Nana did that. She did my super chat song. You know, she did that. Oh, she's great. Nana is great. Temple and Acres. Hello, welcome in. Christina, how are you doing? Since you're not working now. How is everything? Are you doing okay? I hope everything's going good. Last time we were in our chat, Christina said that she didn't she no longer had a job. So I hope she's doing okay. I know she is. Everything happens. I always say everything happens for a reason. Now my son didn't like that me saying that to him. I could tell on the phone he was like, "Okay, mama, whatever." But hello Angie. I've been watching your shows, but first time in here. Well, hey Rhonda, how are you? Welcome in. Glad you made it. This is our neighborhood chat, and I have up on the screen Keeping It Real, but that's another show that I do with Save Here First. And I guess I was so anxious to show my intro that I didn't even change that. We had our Keeping It Real. Oh, you're welcome, Uni. We had our Keeping It Real program Sunday. I'm gonna do a part 4 gossip video. And as I think of the names of the people that I want to cover on that gossip, I have to write them down, because if I don't write them down, I never remember them. All right. I just thought of 3 channels that I wanted to talk about. How did you come across my channel, Rhonda? Did someone recommend my channel, or did you just come across it? How did you find it? Hey, Jessica. How are you doing? Thank you, Jessica. As y'all know, Thanksgiving's coming up for us here in the States. And I guess we'll be spending Thanksgiving here, which we were originally going to do it on Thursday here anyway, because Matt wanted to have it Saturday at his home. But I don't know if Matt and Haley will come here Saturday and then go close on their house Friday. I don't know if that'll be too much trouble. And now they have to travel with 2 children and not 1. And they have to travel with a newborn. So I think probably we'll be going down there more than they come up here, because of them having 2 children now. I asked Matt how more difficult it was in having 2 children and not just 1. And he said, rough. Rough. But he's just going to have to get used to it. He's going to have to get used to having 2 instead of 1, because when you just have 1 child and then you add another one to the mix, you wouldn't think it'd be that different, but it is. Let me go up here and see. And show. Oh, okay. Hey, Lori. Welcome in. Oh, and Dar. Yes. Welcome in. Welcome in. So what are y'all doing today? James is working. I'm doing good, Lori. I thought I was going to get to go to my son's on the 18th, 19th, and 20th, but they moved the closing to his house to the 29th. So it looks like I'm not going to be going, but we told him we'd come get Berkeley. If they wanted us to keep Berkeley, we would come get her and, relieve some of the pressure off of them for having 2 children. They would just have the baby to look after. James and I are always saying, if you want us to come get Berkeley, she can stay with us a week or so. We don't mind. But she goes to what they call school now. So they don't want her to miss a lot of school. It's preschool. And I knew that was going to happen when she got older, that she wasn't going to get to come up here like she used to when she wasn't going to preschool. But hey, it's preschool. Come on. She's got to come and see her grandparents. Taking the break from doing auctions today. Yeah, yes. I understand that, Uni. Oh my gosh. When I used to do them, oh, they're exhausting. Yeah, I saw the diaper cake. I saw that, Christina. That is so cool. I saw, and you made one for, I think it was Lincoln. You made a diaper cake for Lincoln, I think. I remember. But anyway, let me tell y'all something. Okay. So, Johnny announced this on his channel. I don't know, Cajun Roots Reseller. I know y'all familiar with it. Well, he said that um, StreamYard had come out with something that said, try to get more people to do super chats or whatever on your channel by doing a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, well, I would like to get more super chats, but it's no big deal. But I want to do the challenge. So what I thought I might do is I want to get, let's just say 10 super chats. And I'm going to eat some of that. Have y'all seen that it's the most sourest candy ever. And people on TikTok have been trying this candy that is like major sour. Like they cannot even keep it in their mouth. It's so sour. And I love sour things. So like lemons and limes and sour candy, you know, those warheads you used to get. So it's supposed to be like major worse than warheads. And I thought, well, if I get so many super chats, let's just say 10 over like 2 or 3 lives that I do, then I'm going to do that sour candy. That's going to be my challenge. If people want to see me do that sour candy challenge, because y'all, I have seen the TikToks of these people putting this candy in their mouth and they just start jumping around, you know, frailing their head around, spitting it out, just crying because it's so sour. I can't even imagine. But I thought, I think I might would do that. Lots of work choosing stuff, getting it set up, the auction, and then all the stuff after. I know. Believe me when I say I know. If you go back and look at some of my earlier videos, you'll see where I did auctions. It's not easy. Thank you, Claudette. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, they sell it at the TikTok shop, and I'm sure they sell it online. It's sour candy, and I forget the name of it, but it's supposed to be the most sour candy ever. And people are just trying it for like a dare, or like just somebody dares them to try it, or they just want to do it for a video for TikTok or something. Yeah, I want to, Claudette. I want to try it. Bye, Jessica. Have a good day. Thank you for dropping by. No, it's not warheads. It's not warheads, Christina. It's supposed to be like, let's just say 20 times more sour than warheads. I'm just guessing, but it's supposed to be like majorly more sour. Well, hey, Patrick, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on in here. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, Josie. Um, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that challenge with that sour candy. I don't know though, but when I get it in, I'm gonna be tempted to go ahead and try it before I do the live, but I can't because I want to do the live, like open the box of candy where it had never been opened and try it and get the honest reaction. Not something that I've already practiced, like I've already tried it. I don't want to do that. And I forgot what the candy's called. I forgot. So good to see you, Josie. I have my keeping it real message up here. I forgot to change it. I want to play my intro. I'm doing the last yard sale this weekend, so I'm about to be busy going through things. Oh, yeah. I wish I was able to do a yard sale. The only way I'd be able to do a yard sale is Taylor come to help me. She would have to be my legs and everything. Auntie Mama speaking to everybody. I want to play my intro for y'all again. The ones that didn't see it. Hey, Boatman, welcome in. I got a few giveaways I'm going to do today. We're going to answer a few questions today. Hey, Mountain Grandma, welcome in. Welcome in. I want to play my intro for y'all again. The ones of you didn't see that y'all didn't see it. Hold on just a minute. Let me play it. Let me see if it'll play. I don't know. No, I can't get it to play. I don't know. I have to ask Nano about that. But if you go back to the beginning of my live chat, you'll see the new intro. I hope Josie's doing well today. Josie and I are going to do a show in January. And I suggested that we do it quarterly so it wouldn't, because Josie's busy. Josie is a busy lady. I mean, she has cut back. Well, I don't know. She does an auction on Monday and Friday. She has an auction on Saturday. She does unboxing videos. She does videos with her junk journals. She displays them and shows them. She does videos on her other channel, Josie Cares. She works for her son one day a week. So it's hard to pin Josie down. She's very busy. But we're going to do a video, a live chat January. I think it's going to be in January. Hello, Super Mom. How are you? I remember trying to be a super mom. Everybody's speaking. I'm good, just working on my journals. Yeah, tomorrow is the journal sale, the junk journal sale. Thank you, Josie, for reminding me. And by the way, I have a couple of names picked out for our program, that our live we're going to do in January. Well, probably one's probably going to be the best for us. But Josie, if you want to drop that link, or Claudette, the one where Josie and Pam Treasure's going to do the junk journal sale tomorrow. Anyway, James is working days today, so the house is really, really quiet. I think it went well, Nana. Welcome in. But Nana, can you play it even after your live starts in case there were people that came in later that would like to see it? Because I went over there to it and I couldn't get it to play. Okay, good, Josie. There's My Adopted Brother on YouTube, The Handicapped Traveler, and they had a very good video come out. The Handicapped Traveler, his wife cooked vegetable soup. I had never seen soup cooked the way she cooked it, but I would eat it. That's the great thing about vegetable soup. You can put anything you like in it. It's sort of like stone soup. Whatever anybody likes, you just add to it. So, it was a good video. She showed exactly how she made her broth and what she added in there, and it was good. And they're doing there's several channels making their soup, and it's some kind of contest, or they're going to be giving away gifts and stuff. I didn't really get the whole thing about that, but it's a whole bunch of different channels making homemade soup, and it was really good. I love homemade soup. James made some not too long ago, and oh my gosh, I love it when he makes homemade soup. Which the Handicapped Travelers, he said his wife, well, she said she can't do tomatoes and something else she can't do, but I have to have my vegetable soup with a lot of tomato juice, but she can't with her health. It was tomatoes and something else. Now, that's one thing that I can do over and over again. Hey, California Ford 44, how are you? God bless you. Let's see what Nana says about playing the intro. Everybody speaking. Did y'all put in the chat what y'all doing today? Or let's see what Nana says. Can we play it again? Let's see. Collaboration in your comment on the videos, you have a chance to win. Yeah, there's a lot of them collabing to make their soup. I guess he's saying we could win something, but I thought the different channels was going to be eligible to win. I didn't know that. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? Now, Angela is the other part of Unimagic. They work together. Angela Isaac Vintage and more. That's the two that work together. And I think Angela said, I think they're sisters. Now, I don't know if they're biological sisters or they just call each other sisters. I don't know. Just having a quick lunch. I clean up since we're getting rain. Before I clean up, we're getting rain tomorrow. Well, we got a lot of rain yesterday, and I'm so glad I didn't go live because every single time the wind starts blowing and it gets dark here and it's going to rain, I lose my internet. It never fails. I lose my internet. Bible study tonight. Oh, I always enjoy Bible study. Okay, Rhonda. I'm so glad you dropped by. Tell Dara I said hello. She comes in sometimes, but I haven't seen her. Oh, so I could win. Okay, nice. If you do not respond, I stepped away to wash my dishes and listen to the... Oh, okay, California. We are not biological sisters. Oh, I have a lot of sisters on YouTube. Like Claudette is my twin. I call her my twin. Judy May is a sister of mine. So I know what you're talking about. Oh my goodness, we're getting massive winds right after the rain arrives. Oh no. I don't know. What part of California are you in? California Ford? Because I know Josie lives in California, and then Justine that comes in sometimes lives in California, And California is such a large state. So if somebody says, "Oh, I live in California," and somebody else does, that don't mean they live. That does not mean they live very close to each other. Like Robin and I, Robin that come in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still here. She and I live probably 40 minutes from each other. I know exactly the town that she lives in. I've been to that town a lot when my children played sports. So I know exactly where she lives. Well, I could probably, it's so small, the little town that she lives in is smaller than the town I live in. So I could probably find her house really easy, really easy. I could probably stand in the street of the main street and holler Robin, and she would probably answer. I mean, honestly. I just had leftover scalloped potatoes and ham. Yum. We're just sisters from another mister. Yeah, I got you. The costume jeweler and I are a sister from another mister. Yeah, Josie said, I'm in Southern California. Oh, I love you too, Nana. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet to me. Yeah, okay, here we go. Super So Nana made that. I wish I could play my intro again. I want to be able to play the intro, but it won't let me. Thank you, Nana. I love you. Let me see. I don't know why it won't let me do it. I guess I don't know. I love the intro. Well, hey neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. This is our live neighborhood chat. Yeah, I didn't put up a glad y'all were here. Tell you all that I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. And I will have my neighborhood. Isn't that great? I just love it. Love it. Nana is awesome. I love it. Thank you. That thank you reminded me of a channel that might, like, even if you don't have auctions, called the Potted Owl. Oh, I'll just have to go over there and check that out. Okay, California. I love it. I love it. I would have never been able to do anything like that. Josie's had helped me go into this. I go in there periodically to try to do thumbnails, and I didn't think I was a slow person. You know, I don't know if I'm looking for perfection or what I'm looking for, but she showed me this where I could go and do thumbnails. And the name of it just leaves me right now. I can't think of it. So I've been practicing. But Josie said, if you ever need me to do a thumbnail now, don't hesitate to let me know. But I really don't want to ask her because Josie is busy. I mean, she is really busy. I just explained that to you all ago. Nana Tink is busy. I can't believe she actually did that for me. I just love the fact that she thought a man did that. But I hadn't seemed to perfect the thumbnail yet. It's the weirdest thing. I went to college. I mean, I don't think that I shouldn't be able to understand it, but I'm more of the person has to be, like here with me and say, okay, click on this, do that. And once they show me, I can do it. But I wouldn't think that I couldn't figure this thumbnail thing out, but I don't know. I guess I'm overthinking it. Hey, Purple, how are you? Canva. Gosh. See, Josie's memory's better than mine. I'll write that down. I go in there all the time. And I try to and I'll look at it once I get it to where I think that I want it. And then once I view it, it's like, I can't, that's not working out the way I want it to. Thank you for coming in, Purple. You surviving? I understand that. What are y'all doing for Thanksgiving here in the States? It's in our genetics. Neither can I. Someone else made ours for us. It's so weird. That's me. I need a Canva tutorial. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that struggles, but Josie makes it look so simple. Because if y'all looked at her thumbnails lately, she can do really nice thumbnails. Nana Tink can do all these intros and these super chat videos for people that won't have. The one she did for Dawn, I love mine. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying, but Dawn Southern Fine is another one that she did. And it has a little giraffe that is it sounds like the giraffe might be talking, and it's real cute. Had my Thanksgiving last month. Oh, yes. Claudette, they live in Canada. Cooking a turkey breast and chilling. I worked on computers since they first come out. I remember you saying that, Josie. The only thing I learned when they first come out, and I used it as I knew programs like Excel and the different spreadsheets because I worked at a bank and how to use the one Word and Word Perfect and Works to type a letter. When the president of the bank needed a letter typed or I needed to type a letter, I know how to use all the programs, but as far as the graphics, I never learned all that. No. We're having our third annual Thanksgiving live stream for the lonely and people not in the States. Nice, handicapped traveler. That sounds like an awesome idea. I didn't know you did that every year. Wow. We get together with the family on the weekend. See, that's what we were going to do. We were going to have Thanksgiving. James and I were going to have, he takes all of his vacation during November and December. So from the week of Thanksgiving to after the first of the year, he's off work. He's always done that. He's always, because of hunting season. Well, now hunting season has been open since October the 1st. This man has not even went hunting yet. Okay? Has not went. I asked Taylor the other day, I said, do you think something's wrong with him? Do you think he needs to go to the doctor? I mean, I have never in my life, I've been married to him 37 years. And this man has hunted every single day of hunting season. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong. When I keep Lincoln on Monday and Tuesdays and he's home, He don't go hunting. He stays home with myself and Lincoln and stays with us all day. But then he'll say, well, it's too hot. It's too hot to go hunting. And I'm thinking, when our kids was small, it wasn't too hot to go hunting. You went right on. What's your deal? I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. But anyway, when he takes off work that week of Thanksgiving through the first of the year, he usually hunts a lot. Maybe he'll start. I don't know. I don't know. It's so funny though. Hey, Lori, you're just in time for the giveaway. You must have felt it. Hubby and I will just be lazy and eat lots of food, not family near us in Arkansas. Thursday, I don't think I'll go live that day. I may go live Wednesday instead of Thursday because Friday we'll be going to Matt's. But I may go Wednesday, that Wednesday before Thursday, that Thanksgiving. So let's do our first giveaway. All right. This is what we got. We have got, let's see. This it's going to be a choice. This necklace. You can make it longer. It's probably about an 18-inch chain necklace, I would say. That necklace. I'll put it back in these little bags. And it'll take me forever to open this up because I really don't know if it's a necklace. Oh, this looks like a necklace. Y'all can tell me what letter this is. I know y'all think I'm crazy and don't know the alphabet. But let me see. This is what is this? Is that a small B or is that a number 6? What is that? That must be a small letter B. That's what that is. And then we have, this is our first giveaways to choose from. And then we have this triangle necklace. You can choose from those 3. That's going to be our giveaway. All right. Let's go down here. You can play into it again. Yes. Intro. Yes. I finally figured it out now. It's crazy. Lowercase b. That's what I thought. I'm really not as slow as I appear. I'm really not. James said, there's that blonde coming out in you again. There's that blonde. Okay, we're going to do numbers 1 through... All right, go ahead. And remember, if you live out of the country, you can gift it to somebody or... Because I'm not going to ship out of the country. This is just our first giveaway. All the giveaways are not going to be necklaces. And I usually add something in with the When you win something, I usually add something into the your little package when I send it. Yeah, Claudette, bless her heart, she wins so much and she has to give things. And I want to send her things so bad, but I sent her a brooch and I know she still hadn't gotten it because she hadn't said anything about it. That was several months ago, and Nora, the stock explorer, gifted it to her. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, Lori wins a lot, and she knows I put extra little things. When you win something from me, I put little extra things. I have somebody that they didn't win anything off my channel, but I saw a video that they did on their channel, and I said, I want to send them something. So I got it over here now to be mailed, and I put several things in there that, and I'm not even really good friends with this channel, and I just watch their videos, and I don't really comment on their videos. I don't watch their lives or anything. It's just I thought I want to send them something because the lady was having a really, really hard time on her last video, maybe her last couple of videos back, that she was really down and depressed. And I said, you know what? I want to send her something. All right, y'all get y'all's numbers in. Here we go. If it's going to draw the number. I think this number is going to be too high. Yeah, can't use 69. These are bingo numbers, so they're going to be, some of them's going to be high. 43. That's not going to work. 52. That's not going to work. Oh, this one's going to work. All right. Nope. This says 25. My goodness. I know the colors. I know the colors. Red and white are the colors that'll work. There's a red one. Y'all let me get to it. Take all these out. Maybe next time we have a giveaway, I won't have to go through so many. All right, a red one. Good number. 19. 19. 19. Claudette. Claudette, I see 19. Did you choose 19, Claudette? Who do you want to give it to? I told you Claudette wins a lot. Oh, the handicapped traveler. Okay. Which necklace do you think would look good on you? He can give it to his wife. We have this. He wins a lot on my channel too when he comes in. We have this one. Well, I don't want to hypnotize y'all. We have this one. We have this one's pretty. This one's real pretty. And this had the lowercase b. The lowercase b on it. Which one do you want? Oh, your granddaughter. Yes. That would be awesome. Which one do you want? Oh, the bee. Okay, great. Awesome. I should have the handicapped travelers mail mailing address because he's won on my channel before. Okay, we got the first question coming up, y'all. We got the first question coming up. Anyway, let me tell y'all about. Yeah, email it again. That'll be great. Um, you should have my email address. Do you need me to put it in the chat? Oh yeah, his granddaughter's gonna love it. So the lady that I was gonna send something to, that I just watch her videos and don't go into her channel, and I don't comment on her channel. She was talking about being depressed, that she had 3 things that happened this month in the past, and this month is really hard, difficult for her. And her only child passed away at 36 years old in November. Her husband left her in the month of November, and her mother died in November. Anyway, she's got a lot of things going on in November that she really has a hard time going through the month of November. And that video got 20,000, or now it's up to 27,000 views. Her talking about that. 27,000 views on that channel. I mean, on that video. There's Nora, the cool kid. Nora the Stock Explorer. Do y'all all know Nora the Stock Explorer? If y'all don't, y'all need to go over there and check Nora's channel out. She's a cool chick of the neighborhood. She keeps the neighborhood all cool and everything. Oh, that's okay, Gladys. I'm just glad you're here. Welcome in. Okay, we're fixing to do the first question. All right, y'all get y'all's thinking caps on. All right. Here we go. I wrote down some new question. Now this, I couldn't think of an answer to this. So this may be a little difficult question for y'all, or it may be an easy question. I don't know. But it says, what is the weirdest thing you've ever done in public? What is the weirdest thing you've ever done in public? Well, see, when I worked professionally at a professional job, if we did something crazy out in public, like when I worked at the bank, if we did anything to negative, we could lose our job. So I never had an opportunity to do anything weird. You know what I'm saying? Nora said, listening from work. Hello to all. Oh, nice. What is the weirdest thing y'all ever done? Okay, Uni. Yeah. Nana, did you see I played it again? Oh, goodness. I know what Yarn Again does. There's Yarn Again. Yarn Again sings. And if y'all go into her auction with Dawn. Okay, so I don't know if I can really say sing. She does something. I mean, it makes this sound like she wants to sing, but it's really not singing. But I think secretly, Yarn Again can really sing. I think secretly she can. She's just letting on like she can't sing, is what I think. Welcome in, Yarn Again. Oh yeah, and Nora does the scratch with strangers. She takes a card like the scratch offs, you can win money and all, and she lets they scratch the card to see if there's anything won on it. Nor do y'all have the money if y'all win, or do they get all the money? Because it would kind of make me sick to my stomach if they won 10,000 and then I didn't get anything out of it. PP on myself. Now that would be a difficult one. Had my kids on harness when they were little. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the weirdest thing I did. I figured it was staying. Oh, you caught up now? Okay. Angie, that is so funny that you said that. I was thinking that same thing, that Teresa's playing us and can really sing good. Yeah, I think she really can sing. I think she is just playing like she can. They keep the money? Wow. Boy, you're gonna be generous when they scratch that ticket off and it says $10,000. Hey Michelle, welcome in. Hugs to you. Y'all, I don't know if y'all watched my video. I don't know which video it was. Was it our last neighborhood chat? I mentioned somebody saying that they got reprimanded for coming in a chat saying love and hugs and all that. Well, that's why Michelle goes into every chat. She goes into every chat just like she came into my chat. And she got reprimanded for it because, they said she shouldn't come into a chat like that. And I'm like, people need to grow up and just stay in their lane. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the way Michelle comes into a room, step away from the chat, go get something to drink, come back. I mean, you're at home, roll your eyes, talk to yourself, say how silly it is. You can do anything, but you don't have to mention it in the chat. It's crazy. If they hit big, hopefully they'll break me off a few dollars. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I jumped into a truck full of water from a roof into the truck at a pig roast. What? Okay, let me read that again. I jumped into a truck full of water from a roof into the truck at a pig roast. Okay, now a lot of things are going through my mind, just by reading that. Like, do you go to pig roast often? Were you drinking a little bit when you did it? Was it a dare? Did you just do it because it's just a normal thing for you to do? I mean, all these questions are just going it through my mind. Now that we should have got a video of. Do tell the circumstances behind you jumping off the roof into the back of a truck full of water at a pig roast. I couldn't have made that. You couldn't have made that up. So I know it happened. You didn't make that you didn't make that up. Short part of the roof, the truck was lined with a big tarp. No, I was drunk. There you go. People that know me as fearless. So I don't know if y'all watch this or not. I rarely watch regular TV, okay? Because I stay on YouTube all the time. I know that's a shocker. I know it shocks y'all that I stay on YouTube a lot. But they have this show called The Summit. And these people start at the bottom of this mountain. They have 14 days to get to the top, the summit. And they're carrying, they have $870,000 with them right now. Each one of them is carrying $100 and something $1,000 in their backpack or something. And so every Wednesday, we came on last night. If James is at home, we watch it. And if he's at work, I tape it for him. And they do all this crazy stuff on this summit show, like crossing over these mountains and, you know, hanging off these wires, going across to another mountain, all this stuff. So that's an interesting show, The Summit. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right, Nana, it was fun. I was drunk, found a car headlight rim. Okay, wait, I got to slowly read this. I was drunk, found a car light rim, put it on my head, walked into a restaurant and said I was queen and demanded food. My friends with me was laughing at Nana. Nana, I cannot even. I cannot even. I would have loved to be one of the friends with you. I would have loved it because I would have let you do it. I would have just said, no, and just kept pushing you forward. No, but go. No, don't do it, but go. That's what I was saying. I can see you doing that. So funny, Nana. I know. And the thing about it is, our children, like even my adult children, James and I can say things that we've done when we were younger, and they're just like, no, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. But we did do it. I don't know if I've ever told y'all this story, but I've got to tell y'all the story. So, James, this is a James story. So, I may have told this story though. I don't know. About James and his going on his senior trip and what they did to one of the guys on his senior trip. It was horrible. I would have never spoke to them again. It was horrible what they did to this guy. Oh, it was horrible. But anyway, they bought liquor in Louisiana and they drank all the way to Florida because that's where they were going on their senior trip. And by the time they got there, they were all just out of it. And one of the guys had drank so much, he got sick. You know how that is when you get sick on. But they were mixing whiskey and beer. You just drank one or the other. You don't mix it. But they were young and stupid. So when he did this, he just falls over on the mattress inside the hotel. Well, because he had thrown up on himself, they just strip him down. Just strip all of his clothes off of him. Pull the mattress out into the hotel yard or whatever it is. And you know those thorny bushes that you, hedge bushes that has the thorns on them? Well, they throw him over in that to sleep. Well, the next morning he wakes up, he's butt naked, and his mattress is sitting on these thorns, and he's trying to figure out where he is, what happened, and all this stuff. And James and them are watching him through the window, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. He has no clothes on, nothing. I told James, I said, I would not have been your friend anymore. But they never confessed to putting him out there. And they told him they didn't know how he got out there. But when James tells the story, it's so funny. Oh my gosh. I couldn't have done my friend like that. But James will laugh about it to this day. He will laugh about it. Yeah, can you imagine on a mattress, you wake up outside a hotel and you don't have any clothes on and you can't figure out how you got there and what's going on, no, that wouldn't be fun. That would not. Oh gosh, I would have been mad at them because he had to have put it together like, I was drinking with them. So they had to have pulled me out here. But James said we were laughing the whole time, the entire time that we were carrying him out there. I said, James, the law could have come up during the night. They could have woke him up, took him to jail. Y'all didn't think about that? But, I mean, they just graduated high school. I mean, they wasn't thinking about that. Now, what I did when I graduated high school, we left that night after I graduated. My sister, her best friend, me, another friend of ours left that night, headed to the Gulf Coast. Okay, from the time we left, we hit every bar, every honky tonk is what we used to call them, from where we lived till we got to the coast. So by the time we got to the coast, it was morning time. I mean, we had been up all night partying. So we decided we're going to go to the Waffle House and eat. Innocent enough. I mean, what can happen at the Waffle House, right? So we go over there and get inside the Waffle House. Ordered our breakfast. So I'm sitting, like, looking out. You can see outside. And one of the girls is sitting here beside me. And we noticed this car revving its motor like it's going to come through the window, like the big windows of the Waffle House. It's just, it'll ride up to the window and back up, ride up to the window and back up, like it's just going to run through the Waffle House. And we're like, this is a joke. These people really are just joking. Well, the next thing we know, all these people on bikes, bikes, motorcycles, dressed in black. I mean, just weird. Walk in the Waffle House. The guy throws his hand up and says, "My people," like this. Now you have to understand, I'm 18 years old, have never been anywhere in my life. And this guy with all this leather, people behind him all dressed in leather, tattoos, everything. I hadn't been exposed to all that at that time. He just throws his hands up and says, "My people." Well, we're over there in the corner. We're not near a door. We're not going to be able to leave anytime soon. And I'm thinking, I'm going to die right here on my senior trip by a motorcycle gang with a car that's revving its motor trying to run through the Waffle House. I'm not joking. I'm going, okay, this is the end. It's weird. So eventually, nonetheless, they called the law, of course, and all that was handled. But yeah, get someone to walk in a Waffle House. Yeah, that's scary. At 18 years old, and I was so naive. Believe it or not, I was very naive. I've woken up in the worst places. Yeah, he had a huge hangover because he was mixing whiskey and beer. Don't do that. Yeah, when you're 18 years old, you've never really been out of the small town that you lived in, and you go to this, like to the coast where we go now to the casinos, and this happens, and you're just trying to get breakfast. I was 18, my sister was 20. Yeah, because she's 2 years older than I am. The other girl was 21, and the other girl was probably 20. I mean, we were young, but we thought we were grown. We were all grown up. No. We were so wet behind the ears. We were still pooping yellow. Okay? That's how young we were. And we thought we were older. I mean, to look back now, we were still pooping yellow. Honestly. But you know how it is when you're 18, 19, 20 years old. And see, I never was carded getting into nightclubs. That's nothing to brag about. But they never would card me because I always looked older than what I was, supposedly. But I was getting in nightclubs when I was 16 years old. And I would just walk in with my sister and her best friend and not even look up, and they wouldn't say anything to me. So, but you had to be, at that time, you had to be 18 years old to get in a nightclub. So legally, I was getting in legal at that time because I was 18. Yeah, I could tell some crazy stuff that I did as a teenager in my early 20s that I would just think it's only by the grace of God that I survived. I'm telling you, I have done some, took some chances. This is no joke. This just come to my mind. I used to drive from Amite, Louisiana to here, which is a hour and 10-minute drive. And I would go see James every weekend when we started dating. And I had a Cavalier, a orange. They called it the pumpkin because it was a rusty orange looking Cavalier, 4-door 1985 Cavalier. That was my first car. And I would go. Okay, so even after James and I got married and he cleaned up hazardous waste and he had a job in Louisiana, I would still go to Louisiana and meet him and visit and then come back home. So one time, and he always told me there's a weapon under the seat of the under your seat if you need it. When you get in the car to go home, you take it out from under the seat and you put it on the driver's side so you can get to it. Okay? Well, my sister was with me this time, so I didn't really have a chance to set it on the side where she was. So I put it in the little console thing right between the two of us. Okay? So we're just traveling along on the interstate going back home. And I guess we wasn't going fast enough for this car. But there were some 18-wheelers in front of us, and like I said, I was young and dumb. And when he passes, he has a pistol in his hand and a weapon in his hand. Let's just say that. I can't say that on StreamYard. And he starts waving it at us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and it didn't scare me. It made me mad is what it did, young and dumb. And I just looked over at my sister and I'm like, oh no, that's not a weapon. I'll show him a weapon. So we get from behind the 18-wheeler. I don't know how fast I went. And in a Cavalier, it's a 4-cylinder ride. It's not anything that's going to really go fast. So it took me a little bit to catch up with this guy, on the interstate. So when I caught up with his vehicle, I look back now and I think this is the dumbest thing I ever did. I think this is the dumbest thing I ever did in my life. He's on this lane, the slow lane. I'm in the fast lane, the show out lane. So I tell my sister, I said, hand me that weapon. She's like, okay. So when she did, I just raised mine up and just showed him. I'm like, you see, I got one too. That was back in it was before Matt was born, so it had to be in the 80s. It was like 1988 or 1989. I'm thinking, no big deal. You couldn't do that today. That would not happen. So I get home and I'm talking to James on the phone that night. And he's saying, did y'all make it home safe? Did everything, work out all right? So I'm big and bad. And I'm saying, oh, let me tell you what happened. Oh, I showed him, I'm just acting big and bad. So I tell James the story. James says, don't you ever, ever do that again. And I'm getting upset with him because I'm like, wait a minute, what? You're not going to tell me what to do. I've had this attitude like, I know he's not telling me not to do that. And, but like I said, 1988, it wasn't like today, but it could have happened. You know what I'm saying? It could have. He said, what I gave you that for was for you to protect yourself, not to do that with. Don't you ever, ever, ever do that again. Promise me you won't, because when you get ready to use that, you better be ready to use that, if you know what I mean. And he said, I said, well, all I know is he thought he was going to show me his weapon, and he thought he was big and bad. He said, well, let him be big and bad. But you should have stayed back and never tried to catch up with him, because obviously he was crazy. And I said, well, I must have been crazy too, because I went up to him and caught up with him, But yeah, now that I think about it, I hadn't thought about that story in a long time. That was the craziest thing I've ever done. Hey, Jane, how are you? Oh, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. My sister was losing her head, though. My sister was losing it. She was like, stop it. Stop it. Don't do this. You're crazy. And she said, I'm telling James. I said, you don't have to tell him. I'm going to tell him. And I said, you don't have to tell James. I'm going to tell him when I get him on the phone. Like she was going to tell him something I wasn't going to tell him. All right. Next question. Do you dream in color or black and white? Do you dream in color or black and white or both? Or do you even pay attention to the colors you dream in? And do you remember your dreams? Lori says both. Claudette said color. Michelle said color. Do y'all remember y'all's dreams? I do. And here lately, I've been having the craziest dreams. Yarn again said, I dream in color. I've never dreamed in black and white. Both. Yeah, I've dreamed in black and white before. And this is the way I am. Purple said, I don't dream anymore. I think you do, Purple. I think even if you don't remember them, we dream. You dream in REM sleep, I think. REM. If you never go into REM sleep, I don't think you ever dream, or you ever remember that you dream. Angela said color, and most of the time I remember. Have y'all ever had a dream where somebody was in your dream and you didn't even know who they were? James and I had this discussion one day. How can you have a dream and the people in your dream you've never even seen before? I've had that happen to me. I don't get to REM sleep. Yeah, that's what it is. I've actually woken up out of a dream and thought, who is that in my dream? I don't even know that person. Yeah, that's what I thought, Josie. Yeah. I dream in color. When I'm stressed, I don't remember the dream. I've had dreams where I wake up and want to go back to sleep to finish the dream. And do you know I've actually done that? I have actually woken up from a dream, went back and picked up where I left off on that dream and dreamed some more. I've actually done that. Yes, always. I rarely recognize who's in my dreams. Wait, what? Christina came in. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Oh, Michelle's talking to Christina. Me too, Lori. But let's just say I dream. I wake up at 3 o'clock and I say to myself, wow, that was the weirdest dream. And I think I'm gonna remember that when I get up tomorrow because I gotta tell James this weird dream that I had. That's what I'm saying in my mind. Then I go back to sleep, wake up, and I can't remember it. And that's why they say you should keep a little notepad beside your bed. And when you wake up from a dream, you should write it down. Because if you go back to sleep, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to remember it. And but I have been having some really, really weird dreams lately. Really weird. It's almost time for another giveaway, y'all. But I love for people to talk about different dreams that they've had or different experiences about their dreams. You know, have you ever had a deja vu moment when I kept having dreams of me having a baby and it was a girl before Savannah was born. Since she's been here, I no longer have that dream. Now I believe that. Yeah. How weird are they? Who who won the giveaway? Handicapped Traveler won, Michelle. The first one. We're fixing to do another one. Oh, Angela says, I have deja vu all the time. You know, you ever been somewhere and then all of a sudden this feeling comes over you like, ooh, I've been here before. I know this place. This isn't the first time I've been here. You know, like deja vu. I've only experienced that a few times in my life, but that is a weird feeling when you have that feeling come over you. Usually, when dreaming of a birth, there's a death. Yes, yes, that's true. It happened in my family. Yes, when you dream of a birth, it's usually a death, and when you dream of a death, it's usually a birth. So situations and places seem so familiar. Yes. Hey, SR Cat, SRJ Cat, what are you doing? We're talking about dreaming, having weird dreams at night. We're talking about, yeah, everybody's blue these days. The board's lightening up. So let's do another giveaway. Okay, in this giveaway, we're gonna have oh, hold up. We're gonna do if y'all could see this desk in front of me, y'all would say, Angie, if you move one thing, it's all gonna fall down like Jenga. It's gonna be bad. All right, we're gonna do some beauty products. Okay. We have, oh, this smells good. We have a bar of sea salt soap. It smells really good too. Ooh, it smells good. Hold on a minute. I've had that feeling when I was 11 years old when The man was molesting me. It was scary. Oh, Lori, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you, Lori. Oh, Lori, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Lori. All right, we got soap, and we're gonna give. It's gonna be a choice. You can choose the soap, or we have. These are so good. I love these. It's the things that gets the puffiness out from under your eyes. The eye mask. These things are awesome. They'll get that puffiness out from under your eyes. So it's going to be the soap, the puffiness, or um, I love lavender. It's going to be either a lavender face mask or a rose face mask. Do y'all use these face masks? I use these a lot. I use these a lot too. The eye things. If y'all could see me without using the eye mask, y'all would say, "Who hit you in the eye?" Any Walmart in the giveaway. That's the only thing that's going to help this mug. You're welcome, Lori. You know I love you, girl. All right, let's see how many we got. So we got 17. I took out all those big numbers. Maybe small numbers will come up. So let's go. Let's do 50. Now watch me draw small numbers. All right, put your numbers in. Look at the numbers, 50 through 70. Change your number, Michelle. And these face masks, oh my gosh, they make your face feel so good. Y'all get on it now. Y'all can give it away. If y'all win it, y'all can give it away. So go ahead and enter if you don't really want it. And you can just gift it to somebody. That'd be a nice thing to do. All right, I'm just going to put stop in the chat. Wait. Josie, go over 50. Go over 50. Okay, got you. I got you, Josie. All right, y'all help me look. Let's see if I draw a lower number now that I need a larger number. Let's see. $40. Can't use 40. Red's not going to be it. White's not going to be it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get this number. What did I say? 50 through 70? Okay. 59. 59. It's got to be before the number now. Michelle, you got 56. Handicap's got 55. Michelle, I think you got it. Josie changed her number to 52, I think. Okay, Michelle. Do you want the soap, the eye mask, or the face mask? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? We're waiting on you. We're waiting on you. You're welcome. Which one do you want? Got it. Let me write you down, girl. The handicapped traveler won the necklace. Michelle got the soap. We're probably going to have one more before we leave. All right, handicap. Okay, now I do remember this one. I do remember the answer to this question. It says, do you remember your childhood phone number? I remember my childhood phone number. My grandmother had the same phone number for 40 something years. I remember it. Actually, I wrote it down. As soon as I wrote the question down, I wrote the phone number down. It was 643, which you have to put 601 643 2294. That was our home number. You know, that's when phones were on the wall. And the way you didn't want to talk to somebody is you took the phone off the hook, and every time somebody called, it would go bonk, bonk, bonk. It'd be a busy signal. Do y'all remember that? I remember that number just like, it's crazy how you can remember numbers. Everybody's putting their number in. Isn't that weird how you can remember your childhood number? Yarn again says no. But children today, well, I don't know so much now. Yeah, you know, you could put them in a room with a phone that we used to have that hung on the wall, and they wouldn't, especially the rotary. You know how you'd have the one that you'd have to put your finger in and dial the number, and you know, you could put them in a room and they would not even know what it was for. They would think it was a fax machine or if they even knew what a fax machine was. Y'all remember those old fax machines we used to use? That children today, they don't have a clue. They do not have a clue. I'm thinking, I wonder who has that phone number now. My grandmother's old phone number. I wonder who has it. I ought to just dial it up one day. Yeah, I need to speak to Helen, please. That was my grandmother's name, Helen. I need to speak to Helen, please. That would be funny. Then we moved here, and it changed to 877-1652. Now it's different than that. Not putting that one on. Yeah, true. Don't put that one on here. No. Yeah, I remember. As soon as I wrote that question down, I said, I remember that number. Okay, now this is going to be a good question. Easy peasy. Easy peasy question. How much money is enough? How much money is enough? How much money is enough? If you could have any amount of money you want, how much is enough? I mean for you and your family to live comfortably. Yeah, if they put Helen on the phone, I'm going to lose it. That's true. You know, Christina, it's funny you say that. Infinite. Um, Never enough for anything. Enough to take care of myself and my family. Christina, James and I talk about, you know, you sit around and your spouse, and you may have done this, but James and I have done this. If we won the lottery, we would, you know, I can remember when Mississippi didn't have a lottery, and we would drive to Louisiana and get lottery tickets. And it wasn't but about an hour drive, and we could be, well, less than that because Kentwood is only about 40 minutes away from our house. So it didn't take us very long to drive and get a ticket. And we would start dreaming because the mega um, jackpot would be 400 million, 160 million, you know, just astronomical out there. And we would just start saying, oh, if we win, we're going to do this, this, and this. So James and I got to thinking, really, after $2 million, what are you going to do after $2 million? Because if you can't buy what you need within 2 million, something's wrong. Okay, Claudette. I stopped buying lottery tickets. I'll never win. So, you know, there's a show on TV that says something about them being a lottery winner. And it's a 30-minute show about lottery winners. How some of them lost it all within a year or so. And then some people, you know, they still have their money, but they wasted a lot of it after they won because they didn't know how to handle it. So there was a group of women that worked at a restaurant, like a hole in the wall, like not a real famous restaurant, but like a mom and pop kind of restaurant. And I think it was 8 of them. 8 of them. And every week they gave this girl $1 or ever how much to buy the lottery tickets for that week. And they all went in together and they said, if we win, we're going to split it 8 ways. Okay. So one week, one of the girls said, no, I'm not getting in. I'm not getting in this week. And after $2 million, you could really help a lot of other people and animals too. That's what I would do. Yes. I would pay off all my sons. I would pay off mine and my son's house. Yes. Agreed on both of those. So she didn't get in. She didn't pay her $1. She didn't get in that week. So it left 7. Guess what happened? They hit it. Those 7 women hit that. I don't remember. I guess it was in the hundreds of thousands. It wasn't like millions of dollars, but it was enough for them to quit their job and buy them a new home and, you know, just start really with no debt. And we have a $60 million lotto this weekend. You would not get 2 million taxes. Yes, that's true. That is so true, Josie. And they eat you up in taxes. Isn't it like 33% or 37%? I don't know. It may even be higher than that. I don't know. So when the girl found out that the 7 women had won the lotto, she just knew she was going to get her part. So the women were like, you didn't put your $1 in. You didn't give us your dollar. She said, but I played every week. I have played every week. I deserve to win, to get part of the money. And they were like, no. So they went to court. Okay. She took them to court. And you remember that, Christina, what I'm telling? Oh, yeah. Uncle Sam will get a lot of it. Did Josie ever put in there how much? I won Oregon lot in 1988, paid. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. So they didn't give her like part of the money. So she took them to court. And I can't remember, but I don't think she got any of the money. Yeah, I thought to myself, if you were as good as friends and you all worked together, but they say money changes a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That it just changes people when you have money. I've never had, oh my goodness. I've never had James and I have always been able to take care of our household and have some left, but I've never had a great big lump sum of money, so I don't know if it would change me or not. Um, I know. So see there, you can win. We know somebody who won. Josie won. She's told that story before that she had won the lottery. She never did share how much, but she told us money brings out what's in you. People can be evil when it comes to money. Yeah, that's just like when someone passes away and they think they're about to get something and they don't get what they think whatever they deserve, and they get all crazy. I mean, I have been to so many funerals where the person has passed away and they're not even at the funeral home yet, and the people are going to their house getting their things. And I'm like, wait a minute, it wasn't yours yesterday. So what makes you think it's yours today? You know, just silly stuff like that. I was working and had to pay taxes on my wages and my husband's disability and had to pay another. Oh, wow. I have a friend who won the lottery and it didn't change him. See, that's what I'm saying. Not everybody, I don't think it would change me. You know, because James and I have won a good, huge amount at the casino before. Nothing up in the hundreds of thousands or anything like that. And nobody in our family knew anything about it and still don't know anything about it. And that's something I will not, if I, to tell you the truth, if I ever win the lotto, the first thing I'm going to do is not tell anybody. I'm not going to tell it. I'm going to hire me an attorney that I'm going to meet with before anything. I'm not going to let everybody know that I did, because I'm sure that family could come out of the woodwork. There'll be people to try to befriend me and try to act like they related to me. I can just imagine. Money doesn't really change good people. My money lasted me 15 years and I got to retire and take care of my sick husband. See, that's the nice thing. That is wonderful, Josie. That's me. Nobody in my house will ever know. My friend's brother won $1 million, and after taxes, the money that was left, he went through it within 6 months. Oh, how do you go through that much money in 6 months? I can't think of that many things I won't. Yeah, that was a blessing. I really can't think of that many things that I won't. Um, that I, and look, and I don't know if y'all have ever heard this before, but and I don't know who they are, but they say if you go through a tragic loss, like if someone passes away, Or if you come into a lot of money, to give yourself 6 months, 6 months before you start spending. Like, say you have somebody to pass away and they leave you hundreds of thousands of dollars. James always tells me, "Oh, if I pass away, you don't have to worry about anything because I have got you covered. You will never have to worry about anything," which I'm pretty sure he's going to outlive me. But he said, "You're going to be well taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. I got you covered." And if something was to happen to him, they would tell me, don't spend any of the money for 6 months because I'd be going through this grieving. And they say when you go through a grieving stage, you are just searching for something. You spend a lot of money if you have it. I don't know if that's true, but I did have a friend that she lost her husband and he worked offshore and she got this big settlement and she started going through money like it was nothing. She was just going through money, buying stuff that she wouldn't normally buy. People get crazy with money like that. They don't pay taxes if they win the lotto. It's so tax-free here in Canada. Oh, it's tax-free in Canada? I wish it was here. They even tax the bonuses. Every bonus James gets, he gets 2 or 3 bonuses a year on his job. And they even tax those. I could go through it for that fast, but it would be me giving to others. True now. It also depends on our age when we win the money. In our 60s, we wouldn't need too much to live. True. If I won the lottery now, I would buy a RV and wake up in a different place every day. Now that sounds like a good idea. I would have to come visit you all. You know what I'm saying? Especially I'd go to Canada to see Claudette for sure. I would have her come over here to visit me. Which if I always say this, if I win the lottery, all you are going to come to my house for the weekend. We're just going to have a retreat and just hang out the whole weekend. Sleep when we want to sleep, eat when we want to eat, drink when we want to drink, make YouTube videos, go live, act crazy, do stupid stuff. That's what's going to happen if I win. So glad I could make it again, Angie. My comments keep disappearing off your videos, but at least I can chat here and leave messages on your posts. Hopefully they'll fix YouTube soon. You're not the only one that's having that trouble. I've had several people say that. I'm glad you're here too. I just hate you can't leave a comment. In grieving, you're trying to fill a hole in your heart where things that just don't work. Yes. Not only would nobody know, but the first 6 months, no more. I wouldn't touch it. I'd get with my financial advisor. Yes. Yes, I agree. SRJ Wildcat. But you really don't know what you would do until it actually happens. And this actually happened to Josie. So she knows exactly how she felt when it happened. So, until you actually experience it, I guess you don't ever really know. Instead of Weekend at Bernie's, it would be Weekend. Yes. And look, can you imagine this little small town? We would pitch. I'd have enough money to have lights. You know how they have those stadium lights and it would be lit up? You know what I'm talking about? We'd build bonfires. We would, oh my goodness. The whole town would be sending the law over here asking us what's going on. And then I'd be passing them a little money to get them to go back up to the police station. You know what I'm saying? I'd be saying, oh, come over here. Come join our little party. But let me pass on a little money. I wrote a story about it. You wrote a story for who? The newspaper? Did you get interviewed or something? More fun with Angie. Did you write a story? Did they write a story in the newspaper about you, Josie? Spotlights in the sky. If I had my way, nobody would ever know. I would stay in position to help people the way I wanted to. I only dream enough money to pay off the bills so the husband can retire and we can go on vacation. Help my son would not need even a half a million. I know, Yarn. I know. Yes, it'd be the talk of the town, but I love to dream like that. I love to dream like that. Oh gosh, that would be a dream come true for all of us to get together and Angie. Story for me. Oh, you'll have to share one day. All right, let's do our last giveaway and then I'm going to have to shut her down. All right, let's do it. Let's do our last giveaway. All right, let's see. This one's going to kind of be a little different. Let's see. So we're going to do a selfie light. This is a light that goes on your, it's 3 levels of brightness. I have 2 or 3 of these. Anyway, you can hook it to your phone, to your, when you go live or something, you hook it to your phone, your cell phone. Let's see. We'll take it out of the box. Oh, when I get to 1,500 neighbors, I'm doing a giveaway too. Anyway, it looks like this. You can use it on your cell phone. You put it back in the box. It's called a selfie light. 3 levels of brightness. It takes the perfect selfie every time. Works with all phone types. Yep. And it does take the 1.5 volt batteries. It takes 2 of them. Batteries not included. We would never tell most people, just in immediate family. We'd just retire, move home, get our first house, couple of cars, and enjoy as much as possible of my health. Yes. I wouldn't tell anyone. I would just surprise them with paying some of their things off. Yes, that would be fun. Nana, you'd be running into the restaurants with the, yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe I could actually get arrested and be able to pay my way out. Yep, people with sense would live on that forever. Most of us won't make that in a lifetime. If one of us won, then it's possible for all of us. Keep dreaming. Yes. Has anyone here ever won anything worthwhile? Like I said, James and I won an substantial, well, he won an substantial amount at the casino. And it was like, all I could sit there and say was, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And Bo and Lisa was with us. And James just was looking at me like, did this really happen? And it wasn't 2 seconds. The people out of the cage, you know, where the money is, boom, they were there. And the lady was congratulating James and everything. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So my daughter's up in the hotel room in the casino. So we call her and she says, stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Yeah, this is not true. And she said, Dad, stop playing. I told Taylor, I was like, no, he really did. He really did. So then she said, I don't believe y'all. I don't believe y'all. So we called Matt, who was in his room at the casino. So Matt they had already gotten into bed. He gets his clothes on, comes down to the casino floor, comes around there where we are, and he's like, oh my gosh, you did win. So he calls Taylor and says, Dad really won. He really did win what he said he won. And she's like, oh my gosh, I didn't believe y'all. Yeah. My name was posted in the store where I won in Oregon, but that was how it was known. I won the best thing ever. A day when my son was born. Yes. I won 48.65 at the casino. That was, yeah, it was just, James and I have won 2 or 3,000 at a time, going there just playing. But we had to add up. It wasn't like a lump sum. Like we'd play and we'd win 900 cash out, then play on another machine and win 1,100 cash out. I hit the lottery twice with Ray and Kendra. Yes. Agreed. Yes. All right. We're going to give this selfie light before we have to leave. Y'all keep dreaming about that lotto. We've all hit it with different things. Our family, our grandchildren, our children, our health. Some of y'all got the lottery of health. A secure place to live. We just have a lot of things that we need to be thankful for, which I don't take for granted any day. All right. We're going to do all right, pay attention to the numbers. There's my beautiful friend, Francine. I'm so glad you popped in to say hello. We've been dreaming about winning the lottery. We've been dreaming about what we would do. I'm so glad that Matt got to vote this time. I know he was excited. I know Matt was excited because he follows politics a lot. I'm so glad y'all dropped by today to spend some time with me. James not here. I'm by myself. I'm excited. This little thing is really cute. This little light that goes on your phone. Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. I got out in the car because I don't trust mail-in ballots. I don't trust mail-in ballots. Thank you, Claudette. So I always tell James, you're getting me in the car and I'm going to go vote. I'm going to the place and I'm getting out and I'm voting. He's like, of course you are. That's what you want to do. That's what we're going to do. So I look forward to it. I'm like, well, if the person I voted for don't win or they do win, I put you know what I'm saying? I've cast my vote. That's the way I look at it. I cast my opinion, my vote. So I always vote. Always. That's my privilege and I'm going to exercise it. All right. Check the numbers before I draw. Francine, put your number in, lovey love. 1 through 35. I have my Gigi shirt on today. Y'all, Lincoln is about to walk. He is pulling up on everything, walking around everything. He's pulling up on our refrigerator now, playing with the magnets, the little animal magnets that I bought when Berkeley was a baby. He is about to take off walking. All right, I'm about to put stop in the, and y'all, I hadn't got to see my Livy since she was born, and she turned a month old. And I just hadn't got to see her again. And I'm just like, James, we got to go and see her. And see, I was looking forward to November the 18th, 19th, and 20th. So, but I know I'll see her. All right, let's see who wins this. Y'all ready? Before we close out the day. It was 1 through 35, wasn't it? What is this number? Can't use 66. 42 is not going to work. Okay, this one. I'm going to take all these out with the smaller numbers next time I have a live. Okay. 30. The number is 30. Well, Angie, hold it up right, love. The number is 30. Who come closest to 30? Thank you, Francine. Let me write this down. Did Michelle win again? She sure did. That girl is one lucky girl. Michelle won the light. The selfie light. Congratulations, Sister Michelle. All right. I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. You already know that. It's been fun today. And next week, we're going to talk about, we're going to have some more questions. We're going to have more giveaways. So come back and visit. And I'll have a video coming out, our neighborhood chat video, and a few short videos coming out. And don't forget, visit these other channels. Nana Tink, Josie, The Win and Walk, Unimagic, Angela's channel. I don't want to leave anybody else out. Who else has been in here? Josie's Place. Yarn Again. You want to hear Yarn Again sing, so go over there and visit Yarn Again. Anyway, I love you all. Bye.